Hello everyone, welcome to Advanced SQL Week 3.2 Group Assignment. I am Donnie Zhang. The following will portray the ETL process done by the group, which consists of Janet Gregor, Peter Lorbiecki, Matthias Anderson, and I. Over the course of this video, I will cover each step of the process in this SSIS package. Now, Peter was in charge of the extraction process. In this container here, what will happen is that the stored procedure in Peter's database will execute. It will truncate the project table in his database and then proceed to extract the raw data from my consumer complaints table in my database and transfer it over to his project table. Now the next two containers here and here will involve the transformation process. Now since we had 4 members in our group, we done 2 separate transformations. The results of these transformations will be shown later in the video. This container here covers the first transformation. First, the data, if any inside Matthias' database, is truncated. This step here. The next step is a SQL statement that transforms the column from Peter's database, and it will transform the column submitted via to upper string, which I will show again later in the The next container here covers my transformation. First, the table is truncated of any pre-existing data. Then, the stored procedure USB's second transform is executed. What will be transformed is the last 2 columns of the table, which we change from a string to a data type of tinyInt. Lastly, here is a loading container which Janet was in charge of. First step was to truncate the table in her database. The next step will consist of running her stored procedure. It will load the transformed data from my project table in my database into her project table into her database. Now let's look at these 2 tables. On the top here is a table with the raw data. Right here is the submitted via column, which we transformed to all uppercase in the first transformation. The last 2 columns shown here, timely response, consumer disputed, will be changed from a string of yes or null to a tinyInt of 1 or 0. And on the bottom here is the transformed data. As you can see, all the strings in this column were transformed to uppercase. All the strings that were previously in these 2 columns were changed to a tinyInt of 1 being yes or 0, which was either no or null. That's the end of our ETL process. If you have any questions, feel free to reach us out at NTC. Thank you for watching.